Today I'm highlighting 7 sapphic filmmakers that I think deserve some kudos. When it comes to woman love woman representation, we're very familiar with the actors who portray queer characters, and they tend to get the majority of the love. It makes sense since they are the visible cog in the machine. But as I'm sure you know, there are a lot of behind the scenes roles too, and I would argue they are more important because it is these people who are creating or making the representation that we love. So let's take a look at some lady-loving ladies that deserve a shout out. I don't want to suggest that these are the only good sapphic voices out there. These are just the ones that I know of and respect. She's popped up in videos recently, and for good reason. While she is an actress and well known for the iconic role of Graham in But I'm a Cheerleader, Clea DuVall is also a writer and director. As I mentioned on my video, Woman Love Woman roles that helped actors come out, she started to create sapphic content in 2016 with a film she wrote, directed and acted in called The Intervention, which led to her coming out. Since then, she's gone on to embrace her queer voice, play gay in The Handmaid's Tale, but more significantly, she wrote and directed both Happier Season, which regardless of how you feel about the film is of rare quality in the lesbian Christmas movie genre, and most recently High School, which is a beautifully made series based off musical duo twins Tegan and Sarah navigating high school in the 90s. With a growing resume of quality sapphic films and TV shows under her belt, she's someone who I feel is contributing important work. Keep an eye on her, I think there's a lot more to come. Another person whose work I'm excited for is Abbi Jacobson. She rose to prominence in her queer-coded gal palling on Broad City, and upon realizing that she's very gay, specifically for Jodie Balfour of Bomb Girls and For All Mankind fame, she's been working hard to get a league of their own made. It took some serious time and dedication. She started the work with her partner, fellow gay William Graham, in 2018. They filmed the pilot in 2019 and were then delayed on going to series due to COVID. Luckily, they managed to secure the rest of the season, and aren't we glad? The show's been a hit with us sapphic ladies, and it has, in my mind, cemented Abbi as a powerful queer voice within the community. With A League of Their Own only greenlit for 4 final episodes, for which I am super bummed, I can only hope it means Abbi can put her talents to creating more amazing sapphic content. After watching Desiree Akavan's 2014 breakout, critically acclaimed film Appropriate Behavior, it quickly made its way onto my top 20's favourite Woman Love Woman films list, and made her someone to look out for. She started out doing a short film in 2010, moving onto a lesbian web series that she wrote, directed and starred in called The Slope, totally worth checking out, and from that evolved the script for Appropriate Behavior. She then created a series called The Bisexual, and she's since stepped fully behind the camera, directing The Misadventures of Cameron Post, which looks at conversion therapy in the 90s, which won the 2018 Grand Jury Prize at the Sundance Film Festival. Not too sure what her current projects are, but I'm sure it's not the last that we've heard from her. One of the highlights of last year for me was hands down the teen rom-com Crush, which made it onto my top 10 list of Woman Love Woman content for 2022. This was in large part due to the tight and witty scripting by Kirsten and Casey Rackham. As a debut credit, it's impressive, and while their IMDb reveals no upcoming credits, I'm hopeful they're hard at work collaborating on another script for us. So they may not have the body of work the rest on this list have, but I still think they're sapphic creatives to keep tabs on. It's only this year that I got around to watching 2020's Shiver Baby, a movie about a sugar baby college dropout who is confronted both with her sugar daddy, his wife, played by Diana Aragon, and her ex-girlfriend when at a shiver with her family. The whip-smart film written and directed by Emma Seligman is excellent, and from the rumblings I've been hearing, so is Emma's latest outing, Bottoms, a movie about 2 unpopular queer high school students who start a fight club in order to have sex before graduation. It promises a similar intelligent script with a good dose of humour, so I'll be checking this out before too long. It also makes Emma a bright queer voice in filmmaking. Emily Andras, with her work as producer on Canadian show Lost Girl and showrunner for Winona Earp, 2 very gay shows if you didn't know, has cemented her as an important queer creative in my mind. She clearly understood the assignment and was sensitive to what was going down in the Woman Love Woman fandom at the time. So, although she doesn't have any upcoming credits, I'm hopeful we'll be seeing more stewardship of queer-centric shows in the near future because I feel I can trust her to do well by us sapphics. I couldn't finish off this list without mentioning probably the most eminent voice in queer cinema, Céline Sciamma. Her breakout 2007 film Water Lilies was nominated at Cannes, and since then she's gone on to carve out her unique voice with films like Tomboy and of course Portrait of a Lady on Fire, a truly groundbreaking approach to storytelling in Western cinema. She has 2 credits after Portrait, Petite Maman and Paris 13 District that I must get around to watching, and she also co-wrote the beautiful gay film Being 17, which I have seen and highly recommend. That's the list, but let me know who else I should know about in the comments. Check out these videos, and until next time, lady lovers.